Alrighty guys, we are back with the bikes. These are the two that we actually just picked up. This is the 2021 Chinese bike. I couldn't give you like any intel on this, to be honest. That's what they put it as on the auction. I just picked these ones up. It was raining last time, so I didn't get to give you guys a walk around. So let's go start with the back. Move our way to the side. Obviously, as you can tell, seat's in nice shape. A little rust right there. Otherwise, the bike doesn't look too bad. I don't know why there's a hammer right there. Got a little crack right here. Something was right there. A little slide like that. This side's obviously okay too. And then we have a 1997 or 1993. I don't remember. This is a 600. I know it's a 600. I don't remember what it is though. XJR or something like that. So we got 18,000 miles on this one. And this one, it doesn't tell us, digital gauge. And then also, another thing you guys haven't seen yet is we got rid of the side-by-side and we traded it for that guy over there. So, but that's for a different video. So, that one, it already runs, it already drives. So, that's going to be a good video of just riding. So in today's video, I suppose, as you know, we obviously have no keys. Got a woodpecker interrupting me, but we do know how to jump wire these things now. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna take the time and we're gonna try getting these locks off. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll pick you guys right back up. Alrighty guys, that was actually really simple. I just had to take out two little screws and then I got the thing off, got the seat pulled off. So, I don't remember if I showed this in my last video or not, but I did get the jump wire hooked up last video. But I never got the battery or the jump pack connected. So, we're gonna hook up positive to positive. Then we're gonna hook up negative to negative. Nothing, but that also could be because my jump wires could be bad. So I'm gonna try swapping this around. I'll pick you guys back up when I got a swap right, hopefully. Okay guys, we got well, we had turn signal. This is so difficult to try to do perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna keep messing with this until I got it figured out. But I will pick you guys back up when I got this figured out. Alrighty guys, we got it figured out, I think. Okay, I'm gonna try to set you guys up somewhere where hopefully you guys can still see me. And we're gonna try to get this thing to run. Hopefully that's good enough for you guys. I'll have to check later. Let's check if gas is on. Choke it. I guess it could have some safety features like kickstand and let's try to. I can't get that kickstand up because it looks like it does have that safety feature. But I'm rubbing on the snowmobile. Okay, let's see if we can get her now. This is so hard to do. Yep. Well, at least we know she turns over. So what we are gonna do is pull up both spark plugs on both sides. We're only gonna pull out the two outsides, see if we got spark, and we'll see if we can get this thing to fire. Alrighty guys, so we do not have spark. This would be the second one. This would be the second one that we do not have spark on, running the jump wire. So it's almost making me wonder if I jump wire it, if we are just not able to get spark or what. But I've seen people jump wire them before and then hop straight on and go to riding them. So I'm not too sure. I mean, I wouldn't think that both of the coils are, cause two of the bikes, there's only two bikes that I've jump started, and then both of them, of course, both of them don't got spark. So that puts me a little questionable on if this is the way to go or not. So I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and we are gonna try to do this Chinese one. This one might be a little more difficult for me to find. Kind of just hoping that I can lean on that bike, which I can. So yeah, we're just gonna follow the good old ignition over, which I've already unplugged apparently. So yep, those are the ignition wires. Now I gotta try to find that dang thing. So I'm actually gonna take out whatever screws are holding it on probably, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it without doing that. So I'll pick you guys back up when I end up finding this. Alrighty guys, we have spark now. I know I didn't pick you guys back up because I came back over to this one, tried to fix the jump wire, and I think I fixed it enough because now we have spark. Let's see if she will fire. We're gonna fully choke it. Hopefully the fuel's on. And we're gonna see if she'll fire. You guys hear that? She fired for a split second. Try half choke. No choke maybe? wonder if we're not getting gas to it. The gas tank sounds like it's full. Okay, I guess next up, I'm gonna go grab a pair of pliers and we're gonna try to turn that fuel knob because that's broken off. See if we can get fuel to the bike. Alrighty guys, we just sprayed a little bit of starting fluid in her. Let's see what we can get to happen. Oh, let me tighten down the spark plugs quick. This is seriously just for an experiment. Figure out if she'll start or not. If she won't, then she won't. If she will, then she will. Let's find out. Of course, my phone fell. Try to get you guys set back up here. There we go. Hopefully it'll stay up so I can give this thing a shot. Okay, let's give her a shot. Maybe no choker. She wanted to for a second. Okay, well, this is where we're gonna leave off for right now. I'm assuming we'll have to do carb clean, make sure it's getting fuel through it. But that'll be as soon as I get back. I will pick you guys up and we'll take care of that. Alrighty guys, I took the gas tank off camera. So there's the gas tank right there. As you can see, it's in pretty good shape, besides the fact no keys, so we're gonna have to take off this. And the gas inside is horrible. But I'm convinced, well hold on, let me show you guys this first. All it was a 12mm holding on the back side, and then an 8mm holding in the front side for the gas tank. That way I remember that later, and that way you guys know. I'm convinced that we weren't getting no gas because of that. So what we're gonna do is, it looks like this fuel pump is all tore up. So it looks like we're probably gonna need to get new gaskets for that. Probably get that rebuilt or just buy a new one. And then carburetors. So we're gonna take our pliers, tear off this guy right here with the screwdriver. Pull out both those lines and then take off this line right down here. Those all go to the fuel pump, besides this one goes to the airbox. And I'll pick you guys back up when that's done. Okay, so this gas line went to the gas tank, obviously. This bigger one went to this inlet right here. This little guy right down here, this one, went to that inlet right there. And the big air hose went to that inlet right there. Next up, there is four of these guys. And so one here, one here, one here, one here, one on each carb. So we're gonna take those off, and then we're gonna take this guy off to get the airbox out. And then while we're in there, we're gonna take off this back bolt down here, which actually looks like it might just go straight to the fuel pump. So we're gonna take off this screw, and I believe this screw, if I'm not wrong. That way the fuel pump can come out. Okay, and then on the airbox, there is one more line going right over to the left side of the airbox. Right down there. So, well, it's an airline, so we should be able to get it out by hand. Oh. Well, there goes that, but there also goes the bolt that was holding on the airbox. And this was just a breather line, so this guy can get put right back on anyways. So now I'm gonna try finding the screw, and then I'll get back to you guys when I find the screw. Alrighty guys, we're gonna get to tearing this fuel pump apart, so I'm gonna find a nicer looking sled, aka the Yamaha VMAX, coming soon on a video. Already got one part made for it, that'll get posted here soon. We're gonna tear off all these bolts, and then we're gonna look on the inside and see. I don't know if I'm expecting it to be too bad. I'm expecting, yeah, I guess I am thinking it's going to be pretty bad. I don't tear these apart often, so to be honest, I couldn't tell you what side's got to come off, what side doesn't have to come off. But for the fact the gas was pretty bad on it, I'm assuming it's going to be pretty bad. So yeah, I'm going to set you guys down, and I'm going to take out all these bolts, and we'll go from there. Just to show you guys, it's actually not too bad. It's actually pretty clean on this side, and I made sure that this was clear and everything, and it is. So that's what I mean by the feel is bad, though. You can just tell that is not the best stuff. So I'm gonna put this back together, and then we'll pull off the other side and check that out. Alrighty guys, as you guys can see, we got it all put back together as it should be. So I'm thinking our next plan is gonna be to set that to the side and go ahead, remove the airbox once again. I did just throw it back on there just in case I got busy and wasn't going to be able to get to it today. And I'm kind of thinking we might try to drop out one of these bowls. And then if that looks good, we might just leave the rest of them for right now until we can get fuel to this thing and hopefully see it start working. So what I'm gonna do now is look around, because what I just realized was we have this line right here. Oh, yep, okay, that goes to the airbox, I believe. Yep. But I was just trying to think, because something should be going towards into the engine, which is that guy right there. Okay, I did remove that. Okay, I guess this was pretty much pointless because I already knew where that went. So we can set the fuel pump back down. So we got to crack open one of these bowls, see how they look. If the one looks fine, then we'll move on. If it looks like it might need a little work, then we won't move on. But I'm thinking it should be fine. So I'm going to crack one of these bowls open quick, and we'll see how it looks. Otherwise, besides that, I want to get the gas tank opened up and cleaned out. So I think I'm going to do this first, and then we'll move on to the next part. But I want to see how bad this is. Alrighty guys, we finally got the damn cap off. That sucked. Like, that was horrible. Never want to do that again, and I wish that upon no one. But the good news is I got it off. So that's the good news. We ended up breaking this part along the way, so that's pretty much useless anymore. So we're gonna set that up there with that. We'll leave the screws and stuff right there. It's actually not too bad. On the inside, I was expecting a little worse, but let's see if we can get some of this gas to come out for you guys. I'm gonna just dump a little bit over on the side over here, just to kind of give you guys a rough idea. I'm gonna try to set you guys up if I can. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. But there goes a lot of that. So yes, I will definitely say that she is not usable gas. We also ended up dropping a piece that goes to the filter. So yeah, that is no good. That means we might have to order up a new petcock. which we're gonna have to anyways. But that sucks because I was really wanting to get this thing running this video, which we might still be able to. But I'm gonna drain this properly. Don't worry, I know everyone's probably saying something about me dumping it on the ground. I will dispose of it properly, the rest of it. And then I guess we'll get right back onto this thing. Like I said, we're gonna tear off one of these bowls, probably that far right one right there. And we'll see how that looks. You guys is normal. I've shown you guys how to take off bowls before. So I'll just pick you guys back up when we're on the inside of it. Alrighty guys, actually they really don't look that bad. So I think I'm just gonna slap this back together. And then we're gonna hopefully figure out something we can do for a petcock. Because otherwise we're gonna be waiting for a little while and I don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is slap that back together, take the gas tank into the garage, and I'll pick you guys up from there and hopefully we can think of an idea. Alrighty guys, we got the petcock off, and as you can see, she is just absolutely disgusting in there. So I'm hoping I can get lucky and I might have a spare one of these in the shop. I probably don't. Worst comes to worst, we gotta order one up. But the nice thing is I should be able to get everything ready. So next time, if I do have to order one of these up, we should be able to slap it all together, see if the bike runs. But that's gonna be a week or 2 weeks if I gotta order one up. So that sucks. So I'm gonna say that's probably the reason no gas was getting to the bike, which I'm glad it didn't now that I've actually seen the gas and how bad it is. So yeah, and I did get the gas tank fully clean. So worst comes to worst, we just gotta move on to the next bike. But I'm gonna do some looking around, see if I can find one that's just like this. Alrighty guys, as we're walking back, we were not able to get that fuel, the petcock. Well, we weren't able to find one, and we weren't able to clean the other one. It was actually really bad, a lot worse than what I thought. So the gas tank, we're just gonna throw to the side. Still haven't finished putting the bowl back on the carburetor, but we're gonna put the bowl on. Then we're gonna put the fuel pump back in. And then after that's done, we're gonna throw the air box back on. And that's where we're gonna call it quits on this bike for today. And we're gonna move over to another one and hopefully get a video out by tonight for you guys. So I'm gonna order up a petcock, and I'm probably gonna order up a new gas cap as well. Alrighty guys, final update on this guy. We're gonna try setting you guys up real quick. We're gonna try bypassing the gas tank, redneck way, and we're gonna see if we can get this guy to go. Okay. We got it filled up to like the brim. She runs, but of course the carburetor I took apart is leaking very bad. I'm assuming that's probably because the seal probably slipped because it was at a bad angle. So luckily I got the time where I can take that apart today and hopefully get this thing tightened up, because we don't want that leaking. But there you guys go. All we need is a petcock for the gas tank, and then we will be good to go. So I guess that's where we'll leave off on this video, and in the next one we'll be putting the petcock on, and we'll be taking her on the first ever test ride in quite a few years, actually. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Alrighty guys, this has been a long journey of waiting. I finally got a new gas cap in. I already installed that, and a new petcock in. We got a little bit of fuel into it. I know you guys haven't seen the first part of this video or anything, but this has been 2.5 weeks in the making. Now we finally get to try to start this up on its own power for the first time. So I'm gonna hook up a battery to it, pass you guys off to my amazing fiance, and hopefully this baby will start. Alrighty guys. Oh, I think I got it figured out. Guys, she runs. Alright guys, as you can see, she's running. Without the battery jumper either. Got a good idle right now too. She's got oil. She's running without the battery on it too, so the battery maintainer must be good. I think we're gonna throw the seat back on and see if she'll take for a ride. So after I got the seat back on and get her taken out of this little mess right here, I'll pick you guys back up. Alrighty guys, she does ride. I forgot to pick you guys up. It's hard for me to do that when I'm just filming off a phone by myself. So that will be a different video, but for now, I think I can post it. It's been running. Sounds nice. Idle's nice. So, I think it's safe to say that she is officially good to go. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.